Hi, I'm Bethany Wallace. I want to share another Bob Ross quote with you. If you watched my video last a few days ago, at the beginning of the week, then you know that I've been watching Bob Ross every single day with my daughter, who's obsessed with him. And so he is known for saying these fun little phrases and catchy, almost like spiritual phrases while he's painting and talking to the audience the whole time. So something he said recently was, you need the dark to show the light. And he's talking about painting, of course, but it really stood out to me. So I jotted it down. And what I wanted to relate this to is storytelling for organizations, particularly for entrepreneurs and nonprofit organizations. So when you're telling stories, let's say that I'll give you an example of a great storytelling experience that I had recently. So I was reading on Compassion International's website, and I read about the man who founded the organization and his encounter with orphans overseas. And I'm not going to give the story away, so you'll have to go read it and find it yourself. But the story and the darkness of what he found and discovered initially, which led him to found the organization, the darkness was so stark in comparison to the great work this organization now does and the light that it's carrying around the world. And such a huge difference between where even that country was at that point in time and where they are now. So I would encourage you, you always hear that when you're writing that if there's tension in your story, some sort of conflict, tension, something versus something else. Well, in this case, think about how you can use the dark versus light tension to really play up the work your organization's doing, the difference your organization is making. I hope this will kind of get you started. I want to just give you a quick example of how an entrepreneur can use this approach and focus on that dark versus light tension with storytelling. So I work with folks who need soft skills development, who are really struggling with communication, with collaboration, with morale in the workplace. So rather than only talk to people about all the great benefits of soft skills training and how I've helped organizations to do this and this and this, and I've worked with these clients, rather than just playing up all the strengths of what I'm doing and all the strengths of what going through soft skills training can do for people, I often talk to them about what comes first is the darkness. What comes first is the problem. Then I will lead you to the solution and help you with the solution. So make sure that, you can think about problem versus solution, I guess, if you want to think about it that way, if you're a business or an entrepreneur. But I really just love the language of dark versus light. And I think it can apply to anyone when they're working on their narrative organizationally and storytelling, especially if you are trying to approach folks, asking them for money, asking them to volunteer, asking them for anything. Showing them a stark contrast between the problem and the solution can really secure that they will want to work with you or for you or give to your organization. Hope that you have a wonderful day and can apply this to your workplace. If you need help with soft skills development and training, you can contact me at bethanywallacco.com.